Hey everybody, Rosematter here, and welcome to my reaction and discussion for episodes 21 and 22 of the Death Note anime. In the last episodes, Matsuda, he kind of blundered his way into some important information. He decided that he was going to go off on his own and prove himself worthy, that he can be of help to the group, and he kind of was, but in the stupidest way possible. But through his investigation, he did find out that, yes, that group that they're investigating, one of them at least is Kira. They are killing people off. But L doesn't want to pull the trigger yet, despite everybody else saying, like, you know, we have a shot at taking down Kira. We don't know exactly who it is, but, like, we can stop the killings. And L kind of revealed himself a little bit more, saying, like, I don't want all of our investigation, all of our effort to go down the drain until we know exactly who it is. I think he's still salty about the whole, like, it might not actually be Light thing. And he is being a little petulant about it, I feel like. I know he does want to stop Kira, but it's because, like, he took interest in it. He wants to win. He wants to, you know, be the one to do it. And he's willing to let people die in order for that to happen. Somebody made a good comment about, like, with Light now being kind of the normal one, L's negative traits are now just being amplified, because, like, before, when L was going against Kira, Light as Kira, you know, Kira was so much more of, like, the stereotypical, like, evil genius cackling villain, that L seemed not that bad by comparison. But now you can really see L's, like, a little bit of his selfishness and his childish is more apparent now. So they have it in. Misa is going to apparently be a spokesperson for this group. Matsuda, through some quick thinking on L's part, he died, so now at least he seems to be safe. And yeah, with Misa, they now have it in with this group, and it seems like Misa's going to take control. She said she wants to be of help to Light and the investigation. And a little bit of a foreboding, she did say that she was, like, willing to die in order to help. So hopefully that's not going to be some sort of foreshadowing, but I have a feeling it might be. So maybe, like Matsuda, maybe we will have a Misa-centered episode where she is going to kind of take control and see if she can find out some information. So yeah, let's get into it. We'll see what is going to happen, if the group can figure out exactly who Kira is among this group, and where we will go from there. So without further ado, let's get into it. I apologize, I had to skip. It seems people have, like, very strong feelings either way about that opening like song. I can't. Not right now. Oh yes, this whole thing about, like, right. They finished it off with this. With the great detective who is actually L. Okay, and now they have this whole thing about Misa. Okay, and that, okay. So, it's tricky. Which one of these? I wonder if we can suss it out. Which one of these people is Kira? This guy is the one that, like, got the call from Light about, like, you gotta work with us. That guy looks sus. I mean, they all kind of do in a way. Okay, so he's... okay. And it's just weird because Remy's just right there watching, knowing the truth. Oh, what? Okay. Can Remy just kill him right now, except he's the new owner of the Death Note? Remy can't kill the Death Note owner, right? Oh, and just kill her off? Poor Remy. And then Remy has to, like, obey what he says. Okay, well, I mean, straight up, we know who Kira is, so... I thought they were going to be a little bit more secret about it. I guess we did get to see him for a moment when we first learned that, like, the Death Note had been passed. Oh, what's happening here? I know the whole thing. I know Light would do that with the little piece of paper. Is it something about, like, touching the paper can, like, regain the memories? Is... I wonder if Remy's gonna come back and give Misa her memories back with that paper. She's so cute. And we know he's got a good kick. Oh, yeah, right, because... Yeah. Because the other guy, Matsuda, because he's supposed to be dead. Alright, yes, here we go. So we're gonna get to see Misa in all her glory. I feel like she's gonna impress me. I feel like she's actually gonna be quite good at this. She's not as dumb as, like, I gave her shit for before. Like, she can be quite, you know, conniving when she wants to be. She's definitely manipulative. Oh, he's... he's just like, oh my god. Going from 0 to 100 there. So it's the spiky haired dude, so now we know that is Kira. Okay, so they're gonna get into the whole thing with her connection with, or what she thinks of Kira. And that guy is the he's the thief, right? Or the con artist? Yeah. And they think that he's on their side, right? Because they think he's the he's the detective. But he's obviously working with her. All right, what's his plan here? It's just so creepy knowing what his true intentions are going to be. Ooh, what's she doing here? Uh, she is? Remy's gonna give her all her memories back. I don't know if this is such a good idea, though, because I think the reason why she's so good at this is because she didn't have her memories. Oh, it won't return her memories. She's gonna freak the fuck out if she doesn't remember Remy. This is very risky. It's just so sweet that, like, Remy is technically, like, you know, has to serve someone else, but she just loves Misa so much or cares about her that she wants to help her. I wonder if Light is going to have that moment where he realizes, like, oh, maybe I was him after all. Yeah, exactly. I love that he's just that, like, self-aware of himself, where he's like, I could be Kira, but I wouldn't do this kind of stuff because you know, I'm better than that. I wonder if that's what eventually. Oh, wow. Remy's just given her so much information. Oh my gosh, why? Why are you telling her all this? I feel like, yeah, the reason why she's such a good actress is partially because she doesn't know all this stuff. And now she's got all this in her head. She's gonna have a hard time going out there and acting normal after this. What in the world, Remy? What are you thinking? I know that you care about Misa, but. So you're gonna tell her too that she was the second Kira. What? Remy must have a reason for doing this. I don't think she's a intelligent Shinigami. She wouldn't intentionally put her in danger by giving her all this information. She had greater power. Really? I wonder why she had so much power. Oh, the Shinigami eyes. Derp. Now that she doesn't have them, I keep forgetting about that. So yeah, what I was saying before is I wonder if Ryuk can do the same thing. Ryuk will come back and reveal himself again to Light. Maybe that was their plan all along. Like, I have a hard time believing that Light is completely done with the Death Note. She's taking this information very well. Maybe deep down, she thought that that could be the case. I mean, yeah, that's one thing you can say about her. She ride or die. Oh, this feels like a bad premonition. No, because Light will totally kill her as soon as he gets the Death Note again. He will totally kill her. Must be tough for Remy to actually despise the person that she has to obey. And it's interesting, Remy really came around on Light. She hated Light before. She was willing to kill him, and now is like, do everything he says. Okay. I thought for a moment, like, will she have the eyes? But no, she doesn't have the Death Note. Wow, Misa's gonna have that information so she can go right to them and tell them. I'm just waiting for her to have the eyes. I know she doesn't. So that'll be interesting when she comes back. When she comes back to see Light and L, is she gonna tell them straight up he's Kira? But they'll be like, well, how do you know that? She can't exactly be like, oh yeah, the Shinigami told me. All right, so she made it back. What is she gonna tell them? So I wonder if she's gonna. I like that little face by Mr. Yagami in the back. The plan's been canceled. Oh, is like getting jealous? Look at Light though. He's actually being a good dude. It's just hard to get around. Aw. This is just like Matsuda all over again. Misa's like, but I can do more. But she's not fighting it. I'll know something's up, I wonder. Yeah, I knew it. She wouldn't be able to tell them. She wouldn't be able to tell them who Kira is. Oh, she's going off on her own, just like Matsuda. Hopefully it will go better. So I wonder if she's going to manipulate... what's his name? Higuchi? No, because L will be there too. That would be awkward. They're a package deal. L knows, like, he gets to go too. I love how he's just like, that's how they act, right? They're just like super like excited all the time. All right, that's her master of disguise, right? She is. She's totally gonna manipulate him. All right, Misa, don't go and get yourself killed. This is what I'd be afraid of. I don't think Remy's gonna let that happen, even if it's a tough position that Remy's been put in. Oh no, and she's just being I trust her. She's just being driven off to God knows where. Uh oh. Misa? I'm so excited. So excited to see what she's got planned. Can he that's the thing, can she do that though? Because that guy still has the death note. Well, okay. Oh, okay. Yep, she totally is. She is a good manipulator. So he's like, do I reveal myself? Does she have like a wire on right now? He just like revealed himself? Great face. Okay, so she's got that little piece of paper, right? She's got the piece of paper from the death note. I'm still a little confused about some of the rules of the death note. So, like, if she... Okay, so she has... So she literally has the death note. Ugh. Can more than one person own a death note, though? Because he has it. And she did it with no hesitation. I guess if she's told, like, it's a bad person, then... Oh, no. Oh, no. I was gonna say, she just killed someone. Are you sure you want to, like, be all like that? Oh, she's... Okay. She's turning the tables. It's funny. When Light was Kira, he was manipulating her, and now she's manipulating him. Oh, yes, they are. I know, she's bugging him. Look at that. Everybody underestimated her, and unlike Matsuda, she, like, did it without any issues. Didn't have to be rescued. This seems too good to be true, though. Oh, Elle, I wonder if he's, like, pissed. He's like, really? This girl was the one who figured it out, not me? Oh my goodness. Misa, Misa, Misa. Yeah, like I underestimated her. I had a feeling she was gonna pull it out, but yes, I'm still a little confused. So she had the death note. Did she take? Because I don't think he can't bring the death note with him, right? Because he has it at home. He said that he can't kill people till he gets home, but she had one there. I wonder if she had a notebook, but it looked like she was writing on a notebook. I was thinking she had that little piece of paper. So I was like, if she could write the name on that little strip of paper that Rem gave her, but you guys can help me out with that. I don't know if I'm just a dummy, but I'm like, usually Shinigami will have two death notes too, right? So anyway, let's move on to the next thing. I'm interested to see like the ramifications of what just happened here. That almost seemed too easy. Oh, well, I don't know if that's a happy face or if he's just in shock that like, oh my god, the dumb girl, she figured it out. He can't shake it, can he? All right, so she's thinking it through too. Aw. I feel bad for Misa. They both have the same thought about they don't know how they kill their victims. Right, because they don't know about the Death Note, because Light lost all of his ability, or his memories. So they're like, good job, Misa, you fucked it up. And Misa was so proud of herself. Well, that's gotta seem suspicious, right? Yeah, like he's definitely hiding something. So they need to find. Oh, I wonder if they'll find the Death Note. He's got it hidden, obviously, and he's not gonna have the same thoughts that Light had about like I'm being monitored, so I won't show my Death Note. But then again, he did also say he was so. Hmm. What was I gonna say? So if Misa tells him to kill somebody and he says he can only do it from his house, if they can get cameras in, they can see that he's got the Death Note. Man, he just won't let it go, will he? I mean, he's right. We as the audience absolutely know he's right, but notice though that Light didn't say I don't and I'm not Kira. He just said I don't remember. I think he's having his doubts that maybe he was Kira at one point. And it's funny because he genuinely doesn't remember, but Misa does. It's interesting though, like Misa knows she was the second Kira, but she's denying it. Light doesn't remember him being Kira, but he does like he doesn't deny it. This is so dramatic. Oh, that didn't take him long to think about that. So yeah, he's saying that it was Light or it was Kira's choice to move that power to someone else, not some other deity or something, who decided to move that power. It's like there was a reason why it was moved. It was like they had a reason. Okay. Okay, I was wondering, like, because Misa did say that she was like, I'm going to instruct you when you're going to kill. Okay. He's going to panic? All right, right. They got a mole on the inside. Look at they came up with that so fast. That idea. And Matsuda picked up on the. Oh, never mind. Oh, Matsuda, you tried. Matsuda? Oh, right, because they thought he was dead. Oh, poor Matsuda. Oh. Poor Matsuda. Well, you know what, Matsuda? You want to be helped, everybody, and this is your way to redeem yourself. Oh yes, Misa, very fun when you're not the one in danger. But I think she would still have fun even if it was her on the line. After that, but they have to make sure that he doesn't die, right? Then they won't be able to, yeah. All right. Will he have his redemption? Will he survive this? I hope he does. Poor guy. Oh, look at him. So proud. I mean, the same time, like I said, I know he fucked up, but he did get them some important information. But at the same time, everybody was calling him an idiot. So hopefully their plan works out. So we know he doesn't have the Shinigami eyes. So that's good at least. But he was definitely at that party and he saw Matsuda die. So yeah, that's gonna look even more suspicious. Yeah, it's funny. There was that white haired guy. I thought maybe he could be him, but I guess he did die. Okay, so they all sussed it out too. Hattori, that was his name. Oh, we're getting to this. It's just like, you have the worst timing ever. Oh, he's just gonna straight up say, like, yep, I'm working with L. And he's like, might as well not keep any secrets. It'd be funny if they just like they just went out and killed Higuchi before he even had the chance to do anything. Oh, poor Light. He's just like, I'm sure Light hates that idea, like he was the one who was behind. Everybody else figured it out. This is interesting. It seems like Higuchi's gonna be done soon, so I imagine that the Death Note will be going back to light pretty soon. Remy's just like, this dude fucked up. Remy has no idea about the plan going on, right? Because she gotta stay with. The other thing, too, is like when Remy went away to go and warn Misa, did he not notice that she just disappeared? Or that he's like, he gave me a fake name. I like this. I love. It's been a while since we've had like a something like this happen. Like a. All right. Is he gonna contact Misa? Yeah. Yeah. All right. I love this. I love that she's got the OG theme song too as her ringtone. It's a good thing that the guy brought them in on it. Oh, snap. I love this. Oh, they backed him up against the wall. All right, so they have to see how he's gonna kill. So he's gonna have to pull that death note out. But then right, he's got to figure out. He's got to scramble to see what the name is. I love her face. She's just like, yeah. Oh, it's like, what's his real name? Look at them, they're just waiting right there. It's nice to see L like actually in a good mood because he's like, yes, my plan's going exactly like I want. Yeah, he's panicking. Oh. I wonder if he's gonna go run. He's gonna go run himself. He's like, I'll find it myself. Yeah. Oh shit, yeah, they're luring him into a trap. This is perfect. They gotta be careful though, because if he like they have to stop him before he writes his name down in the death note. Oh, this is so intense. It's probably gonna end right before. Okay, so they're gonna track him and see. Okay, woo! Alright. Knowing there's not much time left, so we're not gonna get to see the ending of this quite yet, but I'm so excited. Or maybe we will, who knows? Then she's gonna. Okay, alright. Which means something's gonna happen, right? It almost feels like it's going too good. Maybe that's what Light's worried about. Like, this seems too good to be true. I just love that look Rem's always given. I'm just like, what the fuck is up with this guy? I like Misa so much better. All right, just as I expected. All right, so yes, ending on a bit of a cliffhanger. I mean, he's going right into their trap, so we can only assume what is going to happen next. But I am so excited to see the conclusion to this, and then of course what will happen once he's captured. Where's Ryuk, right? Like that's the thing. Where is Ryuk? He's gonna come back to light at some point. We still have another like 12, 14 episodes left. It's not just gonna end here. It can't. All right, so that was an intense couple of episodes. Like not a lot in terms of action going on, but just the suspense. First with Misa at the interview, which turned into an interrogation, and certainly what I was not expecting was for Remy to be so disgusted by what's his name, Higuchi, that she went and revealed all that information to Misa. But Misa, to her credit, she managed to keep all the shocking information. I can only imagine having a Shinigami appear to you saying that you were the second Kira, Light is the original Kira, and like for her to just come back and act so nonchalantly and then keep that information close to her chest, like I definitely did not give this girl enough credit. I know that she is a divisive character, but she's coming around on me. I like her. She is definitely smarter than I gave her credit for. She can be manipulative, but for what she thinks is, doing the right thing. And she's definitely loyal. So yeah, I'm really liking Misa. And figuring out who of the who Kira was among the group. The funny thing was like all of the other people in the meetings had a feeling it was him, so it wasn't quite as secret as they thought. But yeah, like that was really impressive on Misa to go out on her own and get all that information, and then from there plant that trap for him to basically for him to like feel like a cornered like animal, pretty brilliant. It just blows my mind, like the things they can come up with so quickly and get the plan into motion. And now we see with Higuchi with a gun. I mean, that's never good. That feels like you don't show a gun that prominently unless it's going to be used. And I'm assuming the Death Note because he doesn't have time to waste. So he probably brought the Death Note with him in that bag. They have cameras set up everywhere, so they are going to see the Death Note. So that'll be interesting. They will have confirmation of that. And I wonder what else, like, so when because the thing is, when you touch the Death Note, you transfer over your like the ownership of it. So if Higuchi ends up getting either killed or arrested, someone is, I'm assuming, going to take that Death Note if they find it as like evidence, and then it'd be so funny if L ended up becoming the new owner of the Death Note. But like with the revelation of the Death Note, if Light does end up becoming Kira again, if L has that knowledge, I imagine it's going to be very hard for L or for Light and Misa to continue with what they were doing, because that's the fact that there's like a notebook that you can write someone's name into. It's just so absurd. Nobody, even L, would be able to think of something like that. So that is going to be interesting if he did bring the Death Note with him. I'm assuming he wants to kill off the manager, Matsuda, as soon as possible. So I'm super hyped to see how this is going to end and how like things are going to progress from here. Like, I could just only imagine at some point, like I said, Light and Ryuk will reunite again, because we did see that Remy couldn't give her back all of her memories, but at least was able to like have her see her and give her that information. So maybe Ryuk is going to do the same thing, because Kira or Light doesn't exactly need all of his memories back to probably slip right back into it. And it is interesting to see Light thinking to himself, like, you know, if I had the Death Note, I would probably be acting like the original Kira, and that's why he didn't deny when L was all up in his business about, like, how did you kill them? I love how L is not even like, how would you kill them if you were Kira? He's just, L is completely convinced, like, you were Kira at some point, and Light is not denying it. So it's really interesting. So we will see next week, I'm guessing, the conclusion of this douchebag and what's going to happen if the Death Note is going to be revealed to the Kira Force, and where things can go from there. I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. Leave comments down below if there's anything that you thought that I missed, or what you thought of these episodes, and stay tuned next week for episodes 23 and 24. Until then, bye guys. Special shoutouts to my top tier patrons: Kaori Makoto, Revealing Storm, Jared Fan, Tequila Mockingbird, Izzy Ibo, Joel Ostman, Asborn Kennedy, Harry Gazif, Icognito, Locus Carolus, and Wusing Chrysalis.